Hi friends, I wonder if I'm the only one who feels like the world's gone completely mad. The date inside local sins has decided to venture where no lonely human has gone before, into space. The company announced that it is working on an app for searching for love beyond the Earth. According to its representatives, the app will transmit signals to other planets, for example, to Europa, one of the Jupiter's moon, or to Enceladus, one of the Saturn's moon, where scientists believe life may exist. Tens of thousands of lonely people have searched for entire Earth and haven't found love. It's time to broaden the horizon, local sin said. Translated from marketing language into human, if no one messages you on Tinder, there's still hope for intelligent octopuses from Europa. Developers promise to finish within 5 years. A team of experts has already been assembled, people who are probably right now trying to figure out how to explain to extraterrestrials that a selfie with a dog ears filter is not a threat, but an invitation to a date. As for which mobile operator system will Cosmic Miracle will support, the company modestly keep silent. Apparently they are waiting for iOS for Mars. Local Sins has long positioned itself as a service to everyone, regardless of orientation. Now they've gone further. They expanded the target audience to the interplanetary. Currently, Local Sin has apps for iOS, Android, and even Facebook, where you can find a potential partner nearby using GPS. But with the new project, it seems to search radius will be slightly expanded from 500 meters around you to millions of kilometers across the solar system. Amusingly, there isn't a single mention of that new app on localsins.com. Apparently, the PR room decided to first test how people react to the idea of dating residents of Europa and Enceladus before explaining to investors that the marketing budget will also include renting an antenna from NASA. In the Indian state of Karnataka, the traffic police decided that the best way to fight noise is with the help of more noise. After all, nothing calms a driver down like a relentless sound of car horns, especially when you have to listen to them for a long time with no escape. Traffic jams are a daily routine there. Nerves are stretched thin, yet there is always that one genius who believes that honking like a maniac will make the traffic jam get scared and run away. The logic is flawless, of course, except there is no traffic jam that ever responded to horn with, "All right, everybody move." The police watched this never-ending concert and decided to perform a counter number. Now the loudest and the most persistent horn virtues are forced to listen to prolonged, deafening honks, essentially bathing them in their own noise soup. The punishment is simple and brilliant. Wanted a honk? There is a symphony of 1,000 horns. Enjoy, maestro. Apparently, the local police have decided that sometimes to defeat noises, you simply have to turn it up to maximum. Some people applauded the initiative, justice at last. Others were outraged, arguing that no matter how irritating horn lovers may be, the authorities shouldn't stoop to their level. How infuriating this stupid logic of pseudo-democrats and pseudo-liberals is. Do not stoop on their level. In my opinion, the world is sliding into abyss precisely because of this logic mistake. As if people have forgotten that diamonds cut diamonds, while they foolishly believe that they are able to cut a diamond with a piece of glass. In Manchester, a group of criminals decided that bank robbery with masks, gongs, and shouts of "everybody down" were yesterday's news. Instead, they staged a grand session of a mole art and literally dug their way to riches. The target was an ATM inside a Blockbuster store, and the loot amounted to about £6,000, which is roughly 9,200 US dollars. According to France press agency, the underground masterpiece took the criminals about 6 months to complete. The half-year construction project included lighting and ceiling support, essentially a mini subway tunnel, just without a train schedule. Sky News reports that the theft occurred in the first days of 2012. The disappearance was discovered only by cash collectors arrived to refill the machine and suddenly saw that ATM has gone on an underground journey. Interestingly, this wasn't the first act of ATM mole engineering. The Daily Mail found that the first attempt happened back in 2007, but that time the tunnel was discovered by construction workers. One might think that such a failure would kill the enthusiasm, but no, a few years later the residents, diggers, returned and finished the job. Patience, hard work, and shovel conquer all. How they managed to remain unnoticed is a mystery. Digging a tunnel in Manchester for 6 months without drawing attention requires a level of stealth worthy of intelligent agencies. Perhaps the neighbors simply assumed that someone was building a subterranean spa or mini metro. In any case, the result is impressive. The criminals went down in history as the mastermind behind one of Britain's most earth-moving thefts. But I wouldn't call this robbers lucky at all. Judge yourself. After 6 months of hard manual digging, they made 9,200 profit, which is less than 1,600 a month, or about 800 US dollars per person if there were 2 of them. Wouldn't it have been more profitable to work as a night watchman at a construction site or at a store instead? Some mysterious benefactor coated it so generously with adhesive that only a wizard armed with industrial heat gun could hope to open it now. Social media has always added a touch of horror to an already sticky situation. Some insist it's just petty malice born of boredom. Others seriously proposed a criminal scenario that the glue is only a prelude. A would-be thief blocked the lock so the owner couldn't take the bike, but at the night the culprit would return with tools and calmly wheel away the prize. The owner is now advised to act immediately. Break the lock, photograph everything, call witnesses, otherwise he risks ending up the suspicious guy who looks like he's stealing someone else's bike. And all we can do it is to draw a philosophical conclusion. 99 times out of 100, these things happen because we believe the world is full of reasonable people. Spoiler, it's not. There will always be someone with a tube of glue ready to prove the opposite. What do you think about it? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts, my friends. Share them down in the comments. I'll be reading them all.